Yo, what up guys, SoFlux here. So I want to show you guys my brother's Gideon build. He's godly with Gideon, so obviously I have to present it to you guys. Everything under the burst engine with 3 minor casts, that's pretty much permanent. That's the only temporary card, is that first burst engine. And the second burst engine pretty much has 3 casts, regular casts. And he has a mutant gem, he has 2 strikes, actually 2 major strikes and a cast. A reactor that has 2 major casts and a cast, and then he has pretty much 2 wellspring staffs, 2 cards, and all of it has strikes, and including the second card. And then the last card he equips is pretty much an infinite stream. So let's get right into the gameplay. Yo, what up guys, SoFlux here. So today, and I mean today, fucking Friday or Saturday, whatever, fuck, I forgot the date. Anyways, my brother's playing with Gideon, godly with Gideon. If you guys don't know, usually I let him play with him, show you guys the build, because he's really good with him. He's pretty much cheap. Sometimes we rip on him because how shitty he is, but we have to, like, give him the benefit of the doubt, let him slide. But he pretty much just holding down mid lane like a champ, and all you guys got to do when you guys are holding down mid lane, you guys really have to think about really getting the river buffs before the enemies do, because that would really help you keep your mana up and pretty much do more damage if it's a black buff or red buff, whatever comes up first. But he almost broke like mid lane, mid tower, destroyed it, and then pretty much tellied back because just in case, he wanted to be cheap on fucking mana, so he wanted to telly back and put some cards that he had to. So if you guys don't know, he already has the burst engine up with all minor casts. And that's the burst engine I'm talking about. Like, he would replace that eventually with the actual cards he's keeping full time the whole entire game, you know what I mean? So, by the way, you guys always rip on my life and always punk me out for not doing those, like, beginning cards, you know what I mean? You guys fill it up with minor casts or minor strikes, whatever you guys want to fill it up with. And you guys always tell me you're stupid for always, like, not running the beginner cards, because usually, if you guys don't know, I just put it like a fucking Brawler's Ward and call it a day. Just upgrade it and have that permanently. But recently I was like, fuck it, that would really benefit me if I actually do put beginners cards. So I ended up just putting like fucking certain cards in the beginning and filling up with minor casts or anything like that. So right here, left lane's getting jumped. He does this cheap ass ult and he's helping out his teammates. So he destroys fucking Twin Blast like it's his job. He's about to get jumped. His teammates are itching their asses, not helping, but it's fine. Bro, it was a Greystone too. They weren't even helping. Like, come on. He ends up helping, let him slide. We'll let him slide. And then this fucking Satan girl runs off, hits up to the skies, and then jumps back down. Like, shit, relax. Wasting your mana and shit. So he teleports back. He ends up just upgrading certain shit. He ends up putting mutant gem and just filling it up. That's pretty much the permanent one I'm talking about. It has all strikes. And he's helping out his teammates, does his ult. And if you guys don't know, if you guys do your ult pretty much high, like very high with Gideon's ult, it makes the enemies pretty much easier to move. They're a lot to move easier under your ult if you're too high with Gideon. And if you're lower to the ground, it's pretty much harder to move. So if you guys don't know that, now you guys know. And he's pretty much just upgrading his card. Right here, he replaced the card I was talking about, the temporary card, and puts a staff. So that's what I'm talking about. And then he just upgrades the staff like it's his job, And then right here, what he does is pretty good. He played this smart. Well, at the same time shitty, because he was trying to help out his teammate, hits 2 with 1 rock, and kills 1. This is why Gideon sort of pisses me off. They don't hit as much, but when you guys were telling me, like, oh, if you guys use crit, this was funny, when you guys showed me this, if you guys showed me a build with crit on Gideon, which honestly, one day I gotta do that, just for the fuck of it, but Gideon does a lot of his ability damage, so it's not only basic damage, but I do want to try and do a crit build with Gideon. This will be hilarious. I would love it and see if I would do great with, because if you guys don't know, I'm gonna fuck around with any build, and I'm gonna make sure I do godly with it. I don't care if it's a shitty ass build, I don't care if it's a build with no damage, I'm gonna do godly with it. I don't give a shit. But I guess it's all for shits and giggles, And right here, like, it really reminds me of when I'm going against Gideon, how hard their rock hits. Like, by like actually like 20 minutes in, you're already hitting almost 400 just off the rock. Like, holy shit, that's so strong. Like, just imagine if cooldown was still in the game. all you needed to do is pretty much just cool down, and cool down, and just fucking keep dropping the ults. Actually, rocks, not ults, but keep dropping rocks, like it's your fucking, like it's your job. Legit, just drop it on people, and you'll do over fucking 3,000 damage in a minute. Like, that's crazy, man. I really do think about it sometimes. But he teleports back, obviously upgrades his other cards, equips other ones, while at the same time, you know, and fucking holding mid lane, just like what I said, like a fucking champ. My hands, fuck, that hurt. So right here, they're pushing off left lane, easy, and this girl fucking runs away. I was like, what are you doing? At least like help out, put some lifesteal, just like what you guys punked me out on. You guys said, why don't you put lifesteal on fucking Seraph? But now I do, so helps out. If that would have been me with Seraph, I would have been still in the fight because I would have had my HP pretty much back. So right here, tosses Twin Blast, gives him hands like it's his job. And then another person comes in and tries to fight. And guess what? They all jump this tower and destroy him. So that's easy. My brother dies like it's his fucking, like RIP to him. He just died instantly. So he's just upgrading the Mutant Gem again. And putting major casts, major strikes, whatever, both the same, on it and trying to fully upgrade it. Left lane's getting jumped. Guess what happens? He does his ult. Pretty shitty ult because this Mariel's like right on the edge. Like, think about it. If you just pushed him in a little bit more, the tower would have targeted him. But, you know, I guess this guy just doesn't think at the time. You know, I like to rip on my brother, so let it slide. So he's just upgrading his reactor and just goes right back into battle. I really don't know why though he has the HP regen still. Like, I would just take that off and put to like a strike to fully upgrade my card. But right here, they're pretty much, him and the Greystone are just destroying the fucking Orb Prime and just trying to just try to get as much power and much damage as possible. Alright, let's just call Orb Prime Carl, just for the fuck of it. Fuck it. Guys, you guys better get Carl, that's what I'm talking about. Greystone kills Carl, and they're all pretty much teleporting, because you obviously get like 1,200 after you kill Carl. So right here, when they all have Orb Prime, they just push every single lane, destroy 2 inhibitors, and now they're all teleporting just to get their cards back. So right here, their core, pretty much our core, is at 40%, and this guy, my brother, comes out of nowhere, just destroys both of them, and they just push mid lane like fucking champs. The whole squad. See, if you guys don't know, just like what I said, 40 minutes after the game, you're pretty much so important just to win and achieve every single team fight, because they take so long just to revive back in the game. And if you destroy the kids or destroy anybody in the team fight, they're pretty much, you're clear for every single fucking lane. You're allowed to just push any lane, but that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like. I'm fucking outie. Peace.